Hey everyone, welcome back to the E70M Garage. I was, as always, whenever I make a video, there's always something going on with the X5. So I thought I might as well make a short story here just to kind of give you guys a background of what's going on with this thing. It's been up on jack stands for almost about 5 months now. Um, if I go back a bit further, I had to travel to New Mexico for some work from Virginia. So I figure I'll take the X5. About it was total about, I don't know, close to 5,000 miles in total back and forth. Um, it was good throughout. I was there fine. Everything was good. But right on the time when I was getting ready to come back, the parking brake malfunctioned. So I'm assuming either it's the motor inside the unit or something to do with it. Um, did not mess with it at the time because I was almost about 2,000, 2,500 miles away from home. I did not have all my tools. So I was like, I might as well just leave it alone for a bit. Um, when I got back, I had to take care of the parking brake. And on the way back, I bought headlights that I have already installed. I bought a steering rack because my rack has a bit of play in the shaft. And then almost about 2 years ago, I bought the flex disc. Never got a chance to actually replace it, but I've had it on me for a while. Now, as soon as I got back, I started hearing a clicking noise from the right rear. Now, my first thought was that it might be the transfer case. So I pulled out the transfer case actuator. I bought a kit off of eBay to rebuild that. I rebuilt that unit, been fine, but I still had the clicking. So upon further investigation, I found out that probably my right rear CV joint or axle was shot. I could see a lot of grease around the components on the boot. I saw that grease a while ago, at least 10,000 miles ago. But I thought maybe this was from the previous CV joint or somebody replaced it. But I was wrong. It was the actual one which was leaking. But I'm surprised that for 10,000 miles, or not 10,000, yeah, at least the New Mexico trip, about 5,000 miles, I had no issues, no clicking noises, nothing at all. And I came pretty fast back on the way back. Anyhow, so it's up on jack stands. Was primarily up on jack stands for headlights, but once I got done with the headlights, I took it out. I could hear the clicking, and I was like, I might as well replace the CV joint or axle as well. Then, since I was doing that, I was like, I might as well do the flex disc. So when I inspected the flex disc, it is it is it's about at a place where it's going to shatter to pieces because I could see the threads coming out of it. So it's right about there. Um, and what I'm going to do today is actually remove the exhaust. Once I have the exhaust out of the way, I can remove the heat shields that are covering the flex disc. I'll place the flex disc, and then I have to replace the CV joint. I might or might not do anything to the parking brake actuator because to remove that fully, I have to disassemble the rear brakes. Um, I am in no plan to do that, but I have new brake pads that I was thinking to replace because I do not like the current brake pads. They're Brembo ceramic pads, and they're pretty crappy in my opinion. So I have to do the brakes anyway, but I just do not want this to become a huge thing where I have kind of, rip apart how the car. Um, so anyhow, I'm gonna get started with the flex disc. Just want to give you guys a rundown of what you might run into because I ran into a few issues. I still got through them. So Yep, let me get started and I'll show you all the stuff that I had to do to get the exhaust off.